Do we see this in other jurisdictions?
This would be unique to Philadelphia.
The Weekly Friedman, your source for the most essential information in the default industry, with your host, Adam Friedman.
In response to ongoing operational challenges and growing demands on the office, the Philadelphia Sheriff announced major modernization and reorganization initiatives aimed at improving efficiency, transparency, and public-facing services. The plan includes tech upgrades, operational restructuring, new training programs, and a proposed deed tracking system for sheriff sale purchases. Joining me to discuss what these changes mean and how they affect our industry is Friedman Vartolo partner Catherine Aponte. Hey, Kat, thanks for joining me again.
No problem. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. So what exactly did the Philadelphia Sheriff's Office announce?
So it announced some organizational changes, such as new positions and the filling of the undersheriff who had previously retired, as well as some technology updates like a deed tracking system.
Basically what we're saying is more people and hopefully better technology.
Pretty much, yeah.
More people sounds good, right? Hopefully it enables any organization to move faster. But I think the big headline here is this deed tracking system.
I mean, that was a highlight, at least in my opinion. I would look forward to a deed tracking system should they make that public, which I hope they do. And that would shed some transparency or where they are on the process.
The deed tracking, it sounds great, right? Do we see this in other jurisdictions?
No, we do not.
So this would be unique to Philadelphia.
This would be unique to Philadelphia.
I think that transparency would be helpful. It's one thing to have a delayed deed. It's another thing to have no idea where it is and you're constantly following up and you're constantly looking for answers. So I imagine this would be helpful on the plaintiff side to have a tracking system.
There's no doubt that a transparent deed tracking system so that anyone can see where they are in the process would be helpful. But again, we don't know what that system looks like or if it will be shared.
Just remind our audience, what was the time frame we were looking for a deed? Like how long was it taking?
The delays could be anywhere from 60 days to 2 years. I've seen files that have sat for 2 years without a deed. We have files like that, whereas we do have files that move much faster. So there is no rhyme or reason which files are getting deeds quickly and which ones are not, at least not a rhyme or reason that we're aware of. We do spend a lot of effort and time and resources trying to follow up with them for those missing documents.
If a firm was waiting 2 years for a deed, right, how often would you say a firm would be following up?
Honestly, I wouldn't even say the phone calls. I think the in-person appearances. So you're taking someone out of the office, out of doing other work, and sending them into the sheriff's office to try to get that face-to-face communication to get a real answer.
Presumably, a really effective technology upgrade or a technology system would alleviate a lot of the manpower required to deal with the in-person attendee or the in-person lawyer or paralegal or whoever it is and answer the phone calls. Are you optimistic?
So considering that this problem goes back more than 20 years and there was originally a consent order where they had committed to increasing staffing and organizing their operations, and we're still at a place where that process and that staffing is not where it should be, it's kind of hard to have optimism.
That makes sense. So look, I understand the pessimism with the office, but I think there also is a reality here, right? Like, it's been a long time period where the Philadelphia sheriff has been slow or not transparent, but it hasn't been the same sheriff every time. So this is a new individual, a different individual than we've had for the 20-year time period. Any thoughts in that regard?
I acknowledge or recognize that she's inheriting a problem and problems that predate her and, have followed sheriff's predecessors. And I think the deed technology and the commitment to trying to solve the problem is steps in the right direction, and you can see an effort. And I will also say, in our attempts to follow up, we do see movement. So it's not that we see nothing. We see the effort. We recognize that. We just understand that there is a serious delay problem that she inherited and that, needs to be addressed.
We've all been frustrated with the office and the situation, but I'm hopeful that this sheriff can solve it. And I think that'd be great. I think we're all rooting for her.
Yeah, right? Definitely all rooting for her.
I appreciate the insight.
No problem.
Thank you for joining Catherine Aponte and I on the Weekly Friedman, your source to the most essential information in the default industry. Thanks for tuning in and looking forward to seeing you next time.